Should you buy the iPhone 17 Pro or wait for the iPhone 18 Pro? The answer might not be what you are thinking. Let's get started. I've used the iPhone 17 Pro for the last 9 months, and let me tell you, this was not a perfect experience. Far from it. I've had several issues with the iPhone 17 Pro over the last 9 months that I think you should consider waiting for the iPhone 18 Pro, but the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 18 Pro won't be that different. So, I think that most of these issues Apple won't fix with the newer iPhone. So, I think that the biggest issue of them all is the aluminum body. Over the last 9 months, I came to the conclusion that this is not premium enough and I want titanium back. Aluminum is nice, makes the iPhone cool, but it's so not premium. It scratches way more easy and forces me to use a case, which I hate. And yes, I've switched iPhones. I've sent my old iPhone 17 Pro, to Apple's warranty and they gave me a completely new one. And still, after like 1 month, I see some small scratches already in the body. So this is not the most durable case. This is not the most durable phone. And this costs like $1,200. So be very careful whenever buying the iPhone 17 Pro. Never wear it without a case. And this was a very, very big thing for me because I love using my iPhone without a case. And with the iPhone 18 Pro, Apple is not fixing it. They are still gonna keep using the same aluminum case. And so, if Apple drops new colors, they change the look of the iPhone, the case, at the end of the day, will be the same. And the feeling in the hand, the weight, the premium feeling that is lacking is still not there. And so, I might say this was probably my biggest issue with the iPhone 17 Pro, and it's not gonna be fixed with the 18 Pro. But to give credit to Apple, they said they would fix the issue of overheating, and they did. At the cost of premium materials, but they did. So, if you want an iPhone that's more premium feeling in the hand, way more durable, in my opinion feels a lot better, well, wait for the new iPhone Air. But if you love the new iPhone Air, and if you go into the store, grab it, and you still think it's enough for you, because the cameras on the iPhone Air are definitely not the best, they only has one lens, but if that's not a problem for you, grab the current generation. It's awesome. Another big issue that my iPhone 17 Pro was plagued with was stuck buttons, and this ties directly with bad build quality that we reported with the iPhone 17 Pro. Aluminum body, less premium, but also way less reliable. Apple replaced my iPhone for free, the entire iPhone, just because of that. Let that sink in. Another thing that I don't like about my iPhone 17 Pro, and I think Apple is not gonna fix with the iPhone 18 Pro, it's this horrendous dynamic island. This is terrible. There's no use case for this at all. I've never used it. Like, maybe once or twice in my 9 months of experience felt that this was actually useful. Whenever it was very cold and I had to use gloves, or when I had my hands wet to launch the camera app and take some photos. Other than that, none. And this is a very expensive and very complicated hardware feature that sometimes, yes, sometimes gets in the way whenever you're taking photos, but mainly whenever you are shooting video. So, I wish Apple removed Dynamic Island or gave it a different purpose, but leaks only suggest that Apple will remove the sensitive touch part of it, keeping the same clicking action. Still, that's a good fix. Still, that's maybe a good change, but I think this is a totally waste of space. Put bigger batteries here. That's my opinion. Other than that, this was a really, really good iPhone. The display is super bright, big. This is a 6.3-inch OLED display, 2000 nits of peak brightness, 120 Hz. This is an amazing, amazing display, and outside, you definitely notice it. Another thing that is also awesome are the cameras. You have an amazing 40-megapixel main sensor that takes incredible shots using the 1.5x, 1.25x, the 2x that it has. This is incredible. It has a 24mm, 28mm, 35mm, and 40mm option built in the same lens, and all of the photos are really, really sharp and they look amazing. This is my camera companion in all my travels, and I take all my photos and videos here. Of course, the video is also amazing. It's the best video on a smartphone available. You can record 4K, 120 frames per second, you can record Apple Log, and you can record Apple RAW, which is insane. And ProRes RAW here looks amazing. This is a professional camera, guys. And that was probably the main reason Apple switched back to aluminum. Still, I don't think it was a good choice. I wish Apple kept titanium. I wish Apple kept more premium materials. But now, this is not a premium iPhone. This is a professional camera inside a phone. So, yeah, I understand why Apple did it. Still, Apple is not going to fix that on the iPhone 18 Pro. It's their philosophy for the Pro lineup. So if you don't agree with that, switch for the iPhone 18, 17, or the iPhone Air. Or maybe the iPhone Ultra. Yes, a foldable iPhone. As for the ultra-wide, telephoto, these are also very, very good lenses, which compared to the main lens are very, very on par. So the 40 megapixel ultra-wide lens here is very useful. Sometimes, most of the time, I did not use it, but whenever you use it, you notice it's sharper, better with low light, and obviously it's great for macro photography. That's probably the main use case I use it for. But the lens that I love the most on the iPhone 17 Pro, and I cannot wait to see it on the iPhone 18 Pro, is the telephoto lens. This new 40 megapixel telephoto lens is amazing. The optical crop for 8x is also really, really good and works really, really well. But where this surprised me the most was on nighttime photography. I mean, just look at these shots. They look like they were taken from a professional camera. And at night, with a very tiny sensor, this iPhone made wonders. These are the best photos I think I've ever taken at night on a phone. They are amazing. They are almost like 8 months old, and they still baffle me every time that I look at them. This is what I want from my phone. Will we get better photos? Will we get a better telephoto lens on the iPhone 18 Pro? According to leaks and rumors, no. We are still keeping the same telephoto. The changes occur on the new wide lens that we are getting. We are getting a variable aperture camera on the new iPhone 18 Pro. What's that, you ask? Well, it means that this will be able to change the aperture of the lens. So in my camera right now, if I come here and switch the aperture, what we'll see will happen is I can become it brighter and with more background blur, or I can make it a bit darker like this. Oh, brighter like this, so I was wrong. So yes, if I put it on f2.8, which was what I'm filming right now, you see that the lighting is perfect. If I increase the aperture, f4, f5, f6 is becoming very, very dark. And if I decrease the aperture, so it winds up the lens, opens up, more light enters, f1.4, it's very, very bright, completely overexposed. And this, well, this is how the iPhone will actually work. So you will have a perfectly okay, good lens that will close and open to let in more and less light. And this is great because it means you can get perfect photos with perfect exposure without decreasing ISO or shutter speed. So this will be closer to a mirrorless camera, closer to a DSLR. And this, guys, is game-changing on an iPhone. If you love photography, if you love video, definitely wait for the iPhone 18 Pro. This is going to be the first time we are getting one, and I can't wait to test it out. Obviously, you cannot have incredible cameras and incredible display without having an incredible battery. And the iPhone 17 Pro never disappointed. This has an incredible battery for this sized iPhone. Obviously, I miss having the Pro Max iPhone. That's something that I'm going to buy next generation, the iPhone 18 Pro Max. But having this small, compact phone, still lasting the whole day taking photos and videos is quite incredible. And with that, I have still an insane amount of battery health on this iPhone. It has 243 cycles in 9 months, 98% of battery health. Insane battery health. And that's something that is actually been very, very true in the last couple of years on the iPhone. Since the iPhone 15 Pro, that the battery health has been incredible. Obviously, if you buy an iPhone 17 Pro right now, until September, it will keep at 100% of battery health. So if you decide to buy one right now and sell it later in September, it might be a good strategy. You will lose around $100 if you need a phone right now. Because if you don't need a phone right now, I don't think you should buy the iPhone 17 Pro. 3 months to go, I think they should buy the iPhone 18 Pro or wait for the iPhone 17 Pro to become cheaper. The thing is, in the beginning of the video, I told you that the answer was not what you think. Because at the end of the day, my answer, my recommendation is not buying the iPhone 17 Pro right now, neither wait for the iPhone 18 Pro. It isn't. It's to wait for the iPhone 17 Pro to become cheaper. Yes, if you wait until September, the iPhone 17 Pro will devalue around $200, so to be able to actually save money and still grab an amazing iPhone. Should you buy the iPhone 17 Pro right now? No, you shouldn't. This has 9 months on its belt. It's still the new iPhone, so it's still very, very expensive. And in my opinion, to buy right now if you need a phone urgently, there's better value iPhones, like the iPhone 15 Pro Max or 16 Pro Max. But watch that video right there to find out which one should you buy, one or the other. But right now, you shouldn't buy the iPhone 17 Pro. That's my opinion. But you also shouldn't wait for the iPhone 18 Pro, because that iPhone, again, it will be very, very expensive. The only reason to wait for the iPhone 18 Pro, at least in my opinion, is for the variable aperture camera, and if you love taking photos and videos on your iPhone. Other than that, wait for the iPhone 17 Pro to become cheaper this September. That's my honest recommendation, and that's something that I actually learned over the years reviewing tech. Whenever something new comes out, your best value tech is last year's tech, getting devalued. So, yes, what you guys think? Drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, let me know which iPhone will you grab in September. 17 Pro discounted, 18 Pro, or maybe the crazy $2,000 iPhone Ultra. Let me know in the comments below which one are you picking.